All right, everybody, welcome to our Thursday evening Technology Thursday webinar. If you are brand new to FES, congratulations and welcome to the team. This is something you want to put on your calendar. Every Thursday we have a team webinar or a call. This week is our webinar. Next week we will have a team call. We alternate each week. So again, you want to make sure that you put this on your calendar, and you will be receiving an email notice for the webinar or the call. So, and all right, before we get started this evening, want to go through and take a look at the schedule that's coming up here. Let me do something here real quick. I want to pull up. Well, let's do this. Oop, hang on. All right, so entrepreneursinternational.com. I know they've added some additional things to the website, and they're adding information to it on a regular basis, so you want to make sure that you bookmark this website. There's usually, if you're on a Chrome browser, this little star here. You can just click on that, and then it'll have you bookmark it, so that way you can gain easy access to the site. Hang on a second here. And then it'll be saved for you so that you can get to it very easily. All right, so let's go into the Media Center here and take a look and see what new information. I don't know if anything new has been added since. But what you want to do is, this is one of the areas you want to pay attention to, is the forms and documents. You got the ePass application, secrets of success registration form, and then the scripts are in here. Approaches to meeting new contacts, simple personal contact scripts, how to enroll online e-membership, which is something we're going to talk about, the 10K launch promo, Players Club form, getting a referral script, how to edify the expert. EI launch contest worksheet. You want to make sure that you download that so that you're participating in the 10K launch. ER member application, cover letter magazine. If you have magazines and you're sending those out to people, which is a great way to drip on people. Maybe somebody that you've talked with and you have magazines. You want to send them that in the mail. And there's a sample letter that you can include in there with that. It's a great way to keep people engaged, people that you're prospecting. Password recovery, and here's for the magazine order form. Okay, I don't know if they have. Okay, so. Forms and documents, this is the area that you really want to pay attention. Now, the end of you have till the end of December to become a charter member, of an EI charter member, okay? So the charter membership is available until the end of December, so you want to make sure if you plan on being an EI member, do it now so that you can be a charter member. There's going to be benefits to being a charter member. First and foremost, from what I understand, they're going to list all of the charter members on this website. And that's awesome for promotion for yourself. You'll also be able to put that you are a charter member on your business card. And I believe that there's also going to be other nice little things that they're going to be doing for the charter member. So again, if you're going to be a member, do it now so that you can be a charter member and take advantage of what it means to be a charter member with EI. Okay, so go ahead and get that done. It's $25 for the year. And you're going to be receiving special emails, videos, recordings, a magazine, T-shirt, and a CD from the co-founders, Greg, Fernita, and Joe Locke, CD that they put together, welcome CD. But again, there's going to be a lot of nice little things that are going to this year coming up as a result of being a charter member. So you don't want to miss out on that. And certainly, again, with having your name on the website, and that's a great way to promote yourself and what it is that you're doing, and it gives you credibility at the end of the day. Okay, so you really want to do that if that's something that you plan on doing. But again, you want to make sure that you get familiar with this site. When you come to EI Academy, I know that they have the trainings up here as well that are coming up in January. And I'm going to go back to the home page here. And if you just go down here and click on Secrets of Success, you can see the entire schedule here for January. We got a lot of trainings coming up. January 12th through the 14th, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas, DC metro area, Oakland, California, and then the 19th through the 21st, Charlotte, North Carolina, Orlando, Florida, Las Vegas, Nevada, Cleveland, Ohio, excuse me. And so those are the events that are coming up, and you really want to, the thing of it is we want to make sure that what we're doing now is preparing people for, obviously, the new year, and preparing people for the convention, getting people to the convention. I just got returned back this past weekend from training in Las Vegas with Joe Locke. Again, one of the co-founders. Awesome weekend, great turnout, a lot of great information. And this was the first SOS training that I have been to since we've made the transition to this new training platform. A lot of great information, guys. This is the key to your business. What they are teaching there will absolutely help you grow your business. Okay, and this again, it's the key to what we do. We've always said if you build the trainings will build your business. And so make sure that you take a look at the schedule, make sure that you get yourself to a training, make sure that you're talking with your team members in those areas or around those areas about the trainings that are coming up. If you build the trainings and you get agents trained so that they know what to do, so that they know what to expect, right? I mean, people come into this business oftentimes, and I don't understand why they get the perception that they do, that training's not required, it seems like. But that is the biggest mistake that you can make. I mean, on the surface, what we do here, it looks very simple, and it is, but it's not easy. There's a lot of moving parts here with regard to, what we do as far as our products are concerned, but more importantly, when we're dealing with prospects, when we're dealing with customers, when we're talking with agents, I mean, we have a system in place to help you to get the best results. As an example, I was just talking with somebody the other day, and they're fairly new, have not been to a training yet, and had reached out to just a whole bunch of people and didn't really get any good results from it. When I say a whole bunch, maybe 15 or 20 people, right? Which we want people to do that. We want people to expose. But it's got to be done the correct way, and it's got to be done, following the system that we have in place to, again, help create the best results if you're exposing people. So you don't want to be, if you're exposing people and you have not been to a training yet, hopefully you're working with somebody that has been trained. You're working with one of your upline leaders to help you understand what that is and how that's done, again, so that you're not just burning through people. If you're exposing the 15 or 20 people, you should be getting some results from that, whether you're new or whether you've been around for a while. And if you're not getting results, typically the reason is because you're not following the system. We already know, based on past results, what it takes to get the proper way to expose people, the proper way to expose customers and potential agents. So again, it's so important that you plug into the system, because that's what's going to help you to be able to understand the mindset that's required for this business, what to expect when you're dealing with people, going over the different scripts that we have. Understanding how to structure your business, understanding the compensation plan. There's just, again, there's a lot to what we do here. This is not an easy business. Just because you only made a small investment, and I think that's what it goes back to, because you made such a small investment doesn't mean that this isn't a complicated or hard business. Myself, Randy Cochran, Katina Burdine, all of Tracy Green, Brent and Heidi Ehlers, all of the people that have achieved levels in this company, and all of the top producers, the way that they did that was through the trainings. That was the key to what we did, and what we're doing. So, they say success leaves clues, and this is the biggest clue that we can give you, and this is the easiest way to build this business, is to get to a training, get your team to a training, and begin to learn how to do this business. Just like regardless of if you were doing some other business, or if you started a new job, you'd have to get trained to understand what to do. It just makes sense, okay? And the investment is ridiculous in terms of what it costs to get trained to literally learn how to earn millions of dollars in this business. So, again, do yourself a favor. You don't have to struggle with this business trying to figure it out. Just go to the trainings and learn our system, and then implement what we teach you how to do. Okay, that's the easiest way and the best way to get results for your business. Okay, so make sure that you go to Entrepreneurs International, go to the Secrets of Success, take a look at the schedule. This right here, this is awesome. Greg and Joe are going to both be in Atlanta January 12th through the 14th. I mean, what an awesome event. If you have the two co-founders, our first documented millionaire, Greg Ammerman, just reached the highest levels in the R&R Club, started from scratch just like we did, and has built this incredible business. Joe Locke, who's been in this industry for as long as Greg has, for almost 3 decades, has built a significant business with FES. Who wouldn't you want to put in front of these two people to learn this business? I mean, that's an incredible opportunity. So if you know anybody in the Atlanta, Georgia market, or in and around that area, even if they have to fly there, okay, or drive 5 hours or 8 hours, it's absolutely worth it, because they're going to go there and learn from the very best of the best in our company on how to build a business and learn about this business. So I absolutely want to have your people in front of these two gentlemen. And as well, the rest of the trainers that we have are awesome, and as well, have in their own rights achieved very high levels of success with FES. Whether you're talking about Warren Barfeld, whether you're talking about Joe Halbreich, Mike Miller, Dale Guiducci, any of the trainers, okay? Just rocking this business, and you want to put people in front of them, and you want to, again, spend a weekend with them and learn how to do this business the correct way. Excuse me. Give me 1 second, guys. Jeez. Hang on. Give me 1 second, please. All right. Okay, we're back. Can you guys see my screen now? You guys see my screen again? Okay, thanks, Wendy. All right, so we're going to, so what else do we have coming up here as far as, Randy, help me. We got the new documents that are up on the Entrepreneur International Forum. We got the new trainings for January. You want to make sure that you get signed up for the EI membership, charter membership, before the end of the year. We have another
we got convention.
Right.
Convention.
Yes, you want to make sure that you guys get registered for convention. Get your rooms registered. We're staying at an exclusive resort. I'm not sure how long the room block is going to be open, but I'll tell you this, it's not like there's other hotels like close by in the area that you can stay at. So you want to be at the resort. And you want to make sure that you get yourself registered. I know that when I registered for my time block, I actually had to send an email over to Lacey, who is from what is it, Stage Right, or the company that handles the booking. Yeah, the company that handles the booking, so that because it showed that it was that I couldn't, that time frame was there were no availabilities. Okay, so just get your rooms. At this point, you want to make sure that you get your room booked, reserved, and then get yourself registered. If you start to put that in motion and you start to do those things and start to prepare for that, obviously it's more likely that it's going to happen to you, for you. You're going to be there, and certainly it's an event that you absolutely want to be at. Okay? It's an event you absolutely want to be at because there's going to be a lot of major, great announcements that are going to be made. And this is your business. You're the CEO of your business. And my question would be, don't you want to know where your business is headed in 2018? And I'm sure that the answer to that is yes. So this is the best way to do it. You're going to be there with agents from all over the country, top producers, the owners of the company are going to be there. Obviously, owners of FES, owners of EI. There's going to be awards that are going to be given out. There's going to be information, again, with regard to where we're headed here in 2018. And it's just, again, an event that you do not want to miss. I've been to every convention. Randy's been to every convention, I think. And, the conventions are set the stage for the new year. And here's the other thing that happens. The more people you have at convention, people are going to be excited. They're going to have high energy. They're going to be motivated. They're going to come out of convention, and the potential for them to do something great the months following that is going to be greatly increased. And that's what we see in the numbers. That's what happens every year coming out of convention in February, the month of March, which I believe is a 5-week month. It's a huge month. There's a huge spike in business, okay? And the reason for that is because of the convention. So, the goal is to get, if you have, a couple of team members, if you have 5 team members, if you have 10 team members or 20, you want to have as many of those team members there because that is going to create the momentum again for your business in 2018. And you can't replace that. You can't say, well, I'm just going to wait and hear what happened there when everybody gets back. It's not the same. It's kind of like, going to a concert or going to a sporting event. You go there and there's excitement. You can feel the energy in the stadium. If you go there, you experience that. But if I came back and told you about how exciting it was, you're not going to feel that emotion. You're not going to feel that excitement. You're not going to feel that experience. And that's a big part of what we do. We talk about how you have to have energy, you have to be passionate in this business, and going to the trainings, going to the convention are the things that are going to help to create that passion for you and help to keep you excited so that so you have the best opportunity for your business and you can get your people moving. So make sure you check that out. All right, Randy, I'm going to see if I can't pass the screen over to you so that you can pull up.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second here. I know
So while you're doing that, really quick, let me jump in. Just talk a little bit about compliance. So everyone, obviously this is a Tech Thursday webinar, so we're talking technology. That includes, marketing, that includes social media, print advertising, billboards, road signs, car magnets, everything that we do with our business, we have to be compliant. Of course, if you log into your online business office and you read through your agent manual, it's going to disclose absolutely everything. And I know, that's not the funnest thing to do, But the one thing you don't want to do is all of a sudden have your business exploding and then all of a sudden your website doesn't work. And so log into your online business office, and once you're in the online business office, what you'll do is you'll go to compliance and review what not to post. That's important. You can't post $89 FES protection plan startup for free, because that's not fair to everybody in the company that charges the $99 activation. You can't advertise repair your credit for under $100. You can't advertise make $1,000 a week with FES or make any other promises of certain income. And obviously that's very possible and doable, because we have lots of team members that do that, and that's affectionately what we actually call the Comma Club. And that's definitely a place where we're trying to get every single team member. If you're a sales director with the company and you're not in the Comma Club, you're doing something wrong. And so, that's why we want to get everybody to sales director as fast as possible, is so that you can get in the Comma Club. You can't post earn a six-figure income, drive an Audi for free, unlimited income opportunity, earn a $100 referral fee, 188 gets you started, restore your credit score for less than 100 a month, who needs a 700 plus credit score, improve your credit score from 780 to 720, who's interested in increasing your score to 750, improve your credit score in 90 days, join the 700 credit score club. We can't use a BBB logo, can't use 100% credit approval, money back guarantee, and this is a good point. Our company, we have a satisfaction guarantee, not a money back guarantee. And if you're an agent with the company and you read your agency agreement, you're not getting a refund, because this is your business. You became an entrepreneur, you became a business owner, and in this business, and you're going to hear Greg Ammerman, Joe Locke, all the trainers say this a lot. In this business, you either win or you quit, because you're the boss, you're the CEO, you're the coach, you're the general manager of your business. So the buck stops with you, and so when you watch that presentation, our new EI experience presentation, when we talk about FES and being an entrepreneur. This is serious business, because we're talking about serious income, and we're also talking about impacting people's lives at a totally different level. You can't post pay stubs or copies of direct deposits amount, and you cannot post a copy of a credit report, even if you block out the names. And don't post your smart credit score, even if it comes up. Don't post it, because people might not get the same results that you had. And definitely don't post other people's things, other than you can say, you know what, I helped a client significantly boost their credit score. If you're interested in significantly boosting yours, private message me. That's okay. But we can't guarantee results, because you don't know if we're going to enroll them in our program and they're going to stop paying their bills and their credit score is going to crash, right? Because we can't control other people. And one thing you'll realize, people will invest money in our program and they will never verify their identity. They will never log into their protection plan. That's the reason why they're in the position that they're in. We can't force people to do things. And so just make sure that you're compliant, especially with the things we're going to talk about tonight. So, Mark, when you tried to hand the screen over to me, I couldn't launch it. So why don't you just take control on your screen? I'll just kind of walk everybody through.
Okay, 1 second here. Yeah, just to add what Randy was saying there while I'm doing that is that, you can take one of the reasons that we can't make those types of promises or imply that, somebody's going to have a certain increase. And when you post your own information, that's essentially what you're telling people, is that your score is going to go up this much. And you can take two people that have the identical. I just had this conversation with an agent today, and you could have two people that have identical credit profiles, and one of them, their scores might go up in, 2 months. The other one might take 6 months, or it could be 6 months and a year, and again, they're the same. And we don't know why that is. There's no rhyme or reason to that, but again, because the results are like that and will vary from person to person, you cannot imply that they're going to get results within a certain amount of time or entice them, because you got a 50% increase in your credit score and you post that up, then you're implying that they're going to do the same. And that's not the reality. We don't know that. They might get a higher increase. They might get a little bit less. Who knows? So you want to be really, really careful. We're in a highly compliant industry, and that's something that the company is really keeping an eye out for. All right, Randy, where do you want me to go?
So let's see, okay, so hold on, I downloaded the software and let me see what happened. But while I'm doing that, in fact, yeah, let's just keep it with you. So what we want to talk about tonight is social media marketing. And so one thing that you have to think about, and this is our marketing is changing. You can even see social media changing right now. It's like every time you log into Facebook, it's like watching one big TV commercial, and all it is agenda and propaganda and fake news. And everybody's trying to sell you everything. So let's see. I think I just may have gotten kicked out. So.
Do you want to see the cheat sheet?
Yeah, so pull up that cheat sheet, and I have to log back in. So, but
okay.
While I'm doing that, but pull up the cheat sheet because social media and marketing is changing right now. Guess what? We have to change with it, and that's something that you're definitely going to see on our end within the next 2 weeks. You're going to see a lot more visual, a lot more video. A lot more infographics. You're also going to see a lot more interactive training platforms. Mark hasn't mentioned this, but we're going to be launching a whole new video training online webinar platform for training in 2018. That's going to be different than the webinar we're in tonight. That's very, very cool. Super excited about it. But
Randy, do you want me to download this and see if it'll open up bigger?
Yeah, you definitely can. Don't worry about it because it's posted in the group.
Gotcha.
And I'll repost it in the Facebook groups, and you can download it. But this is our social media cheat sheet for Facebook, for Twitter, for Instagram, Pinterest, Google+, LinkedIn, and Snap. Because as entrepreneurs, as agents with FES, we need to make sure that we're on all these different social media platforms. And any ad you post anywhere, let's say, for example, you post an ad on Facebook, you want to be posting that same ad everywhere because you don't know who's going to see it and when they're going to see it. And the challenging part about social media is people are off and on it all day long. And so you can have 3,000 Facebook friends, for example, and you can post an ad and maybe only 30 people ever see that ad or that post because people aren't on that week. It didn't hit their news feed, and all these programs change their algorithms like crazy, and they don't tell us what they're doing. And so, really important that you have all your information as an agent up to date, and that you're posting items of value online, and you're using third-party endorsement. And so, really, really important. In fact, Mark, if you can, will you go to my Facebook page really quick and scroll down to the ad that I posted here a day or so ago about being, people being behind on their car payments really quick. This is an example of a third-party endorsement. This is the LA Times ran an article that said like 6.3 million people in America right now are more than 90 days behind on their car payment. So, really important. There's an FEN post right there. Mark, can you close your chat box so we can see the full screen? Thanks. So there's one of the FEN posts right there. You know, get out of debt and boost your credit score. You know, start off the year right. You know, here's a Bentley Link. Hurry, the clock is ticking. You know, all I did was take the photo right off the FEN landing page, so that when people go to the FEN landing page, they associate the photo that I posted on Facebook and the photo that's on the landing page. And the nice part about the Bentley link is when that opens up, that gives me analytics. I can see how many people clicked on the link, when they clicked on it, you know, so it gives me great traction. And by the way, I put this post online. I received 3 leads within about 15 minutes. Those are free. All you have to simply do is follow up with them. So really easy to do. But you want to be looking for content, because people are definitely visual, more visual now than they've ever been before. And so
it's got that cool little counter on there.
Yep. Yeah, the countdown, 17 days, 17 days, baby. So, you know, one of the things that you can do, and for example, you know, right there, so if you stop right there on that photo right up above the YFL right there. So this is a program that we're going to show you here in just a minute. It's called Canva, and it's canva.com. And you can set up a free trial, and this is an image that was completely free, and I just went in tonight and literally in about 2 minutes made that post. Now, what's so great about that is you can create your own visual ads and include your short Bitly code in them. You know, if you're going to do that, when somebody clicks on the photo, you need to add it to the description of the photo so that they can click on it and hyperlink somewhere else. But, you know, start using Canva to create all different types of marketing and ads for your business. Now, is this one hyperlinked, Randy? That one's not, because it was a personal post. But if you scroll down, a little bit more,
here's the one with the cars.
Yeah. So right there it says, did you know that 6.3 million Americans are late on their auto loan payments? If you're one of them, I can help. Private message me confidentially now. Remember, I'm never too busy for your referrals. And you know, that's an LA Times article. So that's not me telling people that people are behind on their car payment. That's the LA Times telling the world, hey, everybody's behind on their car payment. And so, you know, use that third-party endorsement. It's tough to hyperlink that to more than one place, but, you know, what I'm trying to do is get people to engage with me and private message me confidentially so that we can create dialogue. So just keep in mind, whenever you're using a social media tool that like Canva, for example, or let's say that you're doing some live video, and that's one of the things we're going to be talking about on our next Technology Thursday, is how to go live on Facebook, how to use a program called Open Broadcaster, and how to create a really cool cover photo, and you can just go live on Facebook for 6 to 9 minutes and explain our products, our services, or go live on Facebook and try and drive people to watch EI Start Live Now, or jump on a live webinar, or if you have a training coming to your local market area. For example, Sales Director Stephen Barfield in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you know, he has an event coming on Saturday. He should be all over social media right now, you know, pushing people there in the form of a live video, just not a stagnant ad. So we're definitely going to be talking about that over the next 24 hours. So the great part, Canva's free. Now, some of the images, they might charge $1 or $2 for the images, but that's okay, because remember, this is a business. You're investing in your business, and you can create some really creative stuff that allows you to promote and market your business, and you can upload a photo of you. The nice part is and Mark's going to go ahead and log in. And once he logs in, it's literally point and click. And the great part is every single social media footprint that we use, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, you know, they all have different sizes of dimensions
images.
for images for each footprint. And so really quick here, let's go to create a design in the top left-hand corner. We'll just show everybody how easy this is. Top left-hand corner, create a design. It's going to ask you what kind you want to create. So let's create a Facebook post. It's a social media post right in the middle. It says Facebook post.
Can you see it?
Yep. And up there in the top toolbar, under images, let's type in, just in that white, because there's over a million images in there. Let's type in, just put road. And let's find a good free image. Maybe that one on the left up there, down below, third one down, right there. Let's put that one. Okay, so that one populates. Now let's click on text message.
Text.
Yep, and click on add a heading. And let's put just type in the road to home ownership. And then maybe you hit enter and you put www.fesfinancialfitness.com. Now, highlight that and make it white. So right up above, you'll see the color palette. And click on white. There we go. Maybe move it down just a tiny bit towards the bottom. So just highlight it and then arrow down. There you go. Now you'll click or put it up on top. I mean, wherever you feel it looks best. And then click on download. In the top toolbar right there, it says download. You can download as a JPEG. You can, PDF it. You can create some phenomenal flyers. Everything just takes a few minutes. So hit JPEG, download that. Well, now you could go drop that right on Facebook. It's going to ask you to save it to a file. Go drop that on Facebook. Boom, you have an ad. Like, how hard was that? Mark, have you ever used this program before?
No, this is very awesome. This is very, very cool. This is one of the best, easiest that I've seen. I was just playing with it right before we started the webinar, and it's very incredible. So it looks like there's you can also do it from your phone, right?
Yep, you can. There's an app, you can do it from your phone. But the killer part is if you do one for Facebook, you want to do one for Instagram. You want to do one for, and you want to connect your Facebook page to your Instagram and your Twitter account, which is really easy to do. That way, when you run an ad on Facebook, it automatically sends it to Twitter and Instagram, and you don't even have to go post there, and that's free. Remember, everything that we're trying to do we're trying to do on a shoestring or a budget or free. And so this is just a great way for you to take what we do in our business and accelerate it. And the more visual people get. And by 2020, the majority of marketing, and if you don't feel comfortable on camera, guess what? You better start to feel comfortable on camera because everything is going video. Right now, in 2017, 25% of all marketing dollars spent by companies were spent on online advertising, and almost the majority of it has a video attached to it, but we're already way ahead of the curve. Because when you go to EI Start Life Now, guess what people are watching? They're watching a video, right? I posted a video tonight on my Facebook page for the YFL. I had somebody message me tonight and said, oh my gosh, the deadline's tomorrow. My son better get busy tonight. So their son, because, and I've been posting about it for months, they finally saw it. Now their son's panicking, going to get his research done tonight, write his essay, and get his submission postmarked and in by tomorrow. But that was such a great opportunity for me to now send the YFL video to those people and say, hey, here's what we do. And if you're interested in joining my cause, go to EI Start Life Now, watch video number 1, and then as soon as you're done, message me back. So because I posted the YFL scholarship on my Facebook page, it got somebody to raise their hand, and I put them in the funnel. Because that's the one thing, and everybody's probably heard the term ClickFunnels. This is what we're doing online. You're putting people into a funnel. So a great example of that is I put them in a funnel where they raised their hand and said, hey, this scholarship thing is cool. I'm interested. What do I need to do next? Oh, here's what you need to do next. Great. Now, once you're doing that, go watch this video about the YFL. And, oh, by the way, if you want to join our cause, here's that video. And then when you're done, message me back, and I'm going to follow up with them. And I just because I posted the YFL information, I got an exposure today. Okay, that counted. Now, our goal is to expose 2 people a day, because 2 people a day brings freedom your way. You're going to hear that over and over in this business and our company. But, I already exposed 2 people earlier today. That was like a bonus exposure tonight. I wasn't even looking to expose somebody, and they came to me. They raised their hand and said, hey, expose me, expose me, expose me. And so that's what I did. But these tools that we have available to us, you have to be taking advantage of them. This is an earn while you learn process, meaning that we have the potential and the opportunity to earn significant income while we're learning to be great FES agents, and we're separating ourselves from the competition in the marketplace. I'm going to share with you right now, our team, and this is for our team, this is exclusive to us. We're way ahead of the curve right now, way ahead of the curve. There isn't other team members learning about any of this stuff outside of our team. And so, so this week is all about social media. We're going to post this in the groups. We want everybody to go set up their free Canva account. I actually have a business account, because you can do some pretty cool things with the business account. But we're also creating some great advertising and marketing that are compliant with the corporate office. So we're going to be using here to help promote some team training events that we have coming up. We're going to talk more about that here in just a minute. And then also, as I mentioned before,
Randy, can you see the picture on the screen?
Yeah, I can see the picture on the screen. And then as I mentioned before, on the next Technology Thursday call, we're going to be talking about live video and how you can be promoting yourself via video and video email. Okay, video email was pretty popular 4 or 5 years ago, kind of went away. Video email is back. And we're engaging in video email right now pretty heavily, and it's working really, really well because that's basically what Snap is. Snap is a form of video email. And because you can shoot a video and only send it to very specific people. That's your target audience. And so, again, we're going to be talking about targeting coming up here in the next couple of weeks as well as we head into the end of the year. Because I think we're going to have one more team call next week. Then we'll have one in between Christmas and New Year's. And then the last thing I want to touch on is the last Sunday of the year. We're going to be having a very special new team training call on Sunday nights. We're going to get all that information out to everybody. It's a new call called the Entrepreneur Mindset. And we are going to be reading a book all together as a group next year called Napoleon Hill's A Year of Growing Rich. And it's 52 Steps to Achieving Life's Rewards. It's going to be a very different call than you've ever heard before. It's going to be something totally different, but it's going to impact your life like you would not believe. So you're definitely going to want to be joining us for that new call that's coming up. Also, if you want to order a copy of the book, if you go to zoommarketingtools.com, you can order a copy of the book there, or you can head to your local bookstore and buy it. Again, it's called Napoleon Hill's A Year of Growing Rich, and it's 52 Steps to Achieving Life's Rewards. So go to Zoom Marketing Tools, click on the catalog, and take advantage of that. Now, Mark's also pulled up the FEN team calendar on the FEN website, and everything that we have going coming up is on this calendar. And one of the keys to success in business, especially this business, and growing your team, is being plugged into the system. It's so important. One of my father's really good friends, he owns a ridiculous amount of Burger King franchises. And when I say ridiculous amount, it's a ridiculous amount of Burger King franchises. But guess what he does with Burger King all the time? Well, he's always in training. He's always in some type of advanced training with the other franchise owners. He's also going on trips and cruises. He's also engaged in training calls on a weekly basis because he's running franchises and businesses. Well, guess what? There's no difference between what that person's doing with the Burger King franchise and what we do as entrepreneurs with Entrepreneurs International and Financial Education Services. We are running a financial services business, but at the same time, we're getting educated, we're learning, and we're growing our businesses. And when that happens, we make more money, and more money equals more time freedom. And so just a phenomenal opportunity to grow on a totally different level. And 2018 is going to be ridiculous. And, our goal is to help as many people as possible change their lives. I know this book that we're going to read in my life, I started reading this when I had a really tough time in my life. And I've read it every single year, pretty much every single week for the last decade or more. I would say more. And with the way that the human brain works, it's a lot like a computer. If you put garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. Well, next year in 2018, over the next couple of weeks in 2018, we're going to be putting so much good stuff in your head that you're going to have friends and family in a very short period of time think, man, what is happening to this person? Because if you want to grow to another level in your life, you need to level up. Because if you keep on doing what you're doing, you're going to keep on getting what you got. And we need to get everybody to the next level. That's the goal. In this business, the better everybody else does, the better you do. This isn't corporate America. We're not knocking people off the ladder. We're pulling them up the ladder with us. And that's what's so important. So what I suggest everybody do, go to canva.com, sign up for the free account, watch the tutorial video, create a couple posts. If you're not sure whether you should post it or not, message it to Mark or myself. We'll look at it. We'll make sure it's compliant. If you want to create Facebook headers, if you want to create flyers for an upcoming event, really easy way to do that. We're going to be talking about some other social media tools coming up here like Ripple, where you can create a short video for your Facebook page. We're also going to be talking about a couple other really cool footprints that you can use over the next couple of weeks. So that's why it's so important that you stay engaged and plugged into not only the EI trainings and the webinars and Motivational Monday, but you also stay plugged into our team training calls, but you get to those SOS trainings and you get to convention, because that's where you get to see everything firsthand, and you get to meet all the top producers and see and hear their story on how they got to where they arrived to and where they're going. Because this is a business where you don't stop till you get to the top, and once you get to the top, then it's a choice. And so I'm super excited. We have Tomorrow is Follow-Up Friday. Everybody's going to want to follow up with everybody they talked to in the last 90 days about FES. If you haven't been with us that long, that's okay. Simply follow up with everybody you talk to. Book 3-way calls. I already have 2 3-way calls booked for tomorrow. And one's a potential team member, one's a potential customer. Really excited about that. Also, Saturday, we have an EI Experience webinar in the morning, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and then Saturday training from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Take advantage of that. And then we have Motivational Monday coming up this following Monday, and we're heading into the last week of the 5-week month of December. So, we have all day tomorrow, and then we have 7 days to put the pedal to the metal and help as many team members get a promotion or raise as possible. So we're, all of the team leaders, we're all standing by. We're all ready to help. But if you don't reach out to us and make contact, we don't know. We can't help you. So it's on you. We're here to help you.
I just sent everybody in the chat message the link to Canva and to the FEN team calendar, so you guys have that. And I just want to reiterate what Randy said. If you have people, if you're new, the best thing you can do, and it's just like when he was talking about posting, third-party validation. It's the same thing with the 3-way phone calls. They're so important, and so you guys need to use that. I mean, I still use them. Okay, so it just adds that extra layer of validation or, of what it is that you're involved with. You get somebody on the line, you get somebody like Randy on the line, or again, Katina or Tracy Green, myself, Brett Heide-Ehlers, and you put those people in contact with them so that they can hear from somebody, somebody else's perspective on it, somebody that is having some success with the business, okay? That way it's not all on you. A lot of times when you're new, you think that, well, I haven't sold anything yet, or I don't have any agents yet. So bring somebody onto the line that's had some success. I mean, you're going to have some as well, as long as you don't quit, and that time will come. But, you want to make sure that you plug these people into, again, people that are having success with the business so they can hear what the potential is for them, what the opportunity is. All right. What else? Anybody have any questions or anything?
Sure. Yeah, any questions, throw them out now.
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, this is a great tool, by the way, guys. I mean, like I said, I just set up the account. I was playing with it maybe 5 minutes before the webinar started. It's very easy to use, awesome tool. And, this is the kind of stuff, like Randy said, this is the kind of stuff we're going to be looking at and introducing to you guys and, helping you to understand how to use it so that you can create results for your business and have people, create curiosity so people are, so you're able to expose people. They're asking you questions, or they're coming to you because they see a post that you make or a video that you make. So, this is awesome tool. So I highly recommend, obviously, you guys, set up your account and start playing with it. Very easy to use.
Awesome.
I'm excited. I can't even wait to make my first post with it.
Good. And you know what? This is just the beginning. Some of the stuff we're going to be showing you in the next quarter of 2018 from a technology standpoint on these Tech Thursday webinars is going to blow you away, and it's going to blow your competition away, and it's going to set you apart from everybody. Your Facebook friends, social media contacts, they're going to start seeing you post things, and you are going to blow them away. But the key is you got to stay plugged in. You got to show up. 80% of success is showing up. And so for everybody that showed up tonight, congratulations. This is a great opportunity, and it's the right time. The wave is coming, and when it finally rolls, you just have to ride it with the rest of us. So let's all go out. Let's make it a powerful and productive weekend, and we'll see you on Motivational Monday.
All right. Good night, guys. Talk to you soon.